16th position.
Adam Bonham trying to come back to the field again now, obviously having that mistake at Sheen. He's now back on the pack and see if he can make him a few more places.
Yeah, Bonham's certainly got his work cut out, so he's going to try and get back behind.
You see that Rivette's not even using all the runoff of the droids there. He's trying to save his tyres. He's not pushing too hard. 66.
That's Proctor, isn't it? Mark Proctor in the Euro Auctions machine. So what a sad finish for Proctor, who had a non-finish here on the Indy circuit. He's going to...
Aaron Smith nearly heading down the inside there. Like I said, it's very hard to get down the inside of Surtees because of the line and the way it goes uphill. So I thought he'd made his stick there, but he just thought better of it. It's very easy to snap the steering on these Clio if you've got steering lock in as you touch someone.
Well, he's got his lights on now, so very clearly notice of intent from Aaron Smith, but Paul Rivette 1.2 seconds clear on that last lap. Jake Packer, we're looking at the battle of a second position. Third position still Aaron Smith. Fourth place James Colburn. Fifth position is James Dixon. Well, championship slipping away, of course, from Dixon as we're in the closing stages of this one. Now, whereabouts was Procky beached, and is he going to be able to recover without another safety car?
Looking out the window, it looks like he's in the gravel coming out the last corner, so...
it's not the best place to be, is it?
Not really, but it looks like it's far enough away from the circuit, so we don't have to have another safety car, although that would help Colburn and Aaron Smith.
Yeah, certainly would. So Paul Rivette, again, and now fastest lap of the race, so 2 points away potentially here from Rivette, because Josh Files has taken the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 40.895. And Paul Rivette, well, he's still in lead position. Look, there he goes across the line. Rivette getting away. What's the gap going to be as they cross the line? Last time it was 1.2. He's got away. 1.4 seconds for Paul Rivette, who leads this race and potentially heading towards the championship, but he's still got the work to do. Jake Packard in second, Aaron Smith third. Fourth is James Colburn, the championship leader, coming into this race. And, well, now he's had his first race win. I'm sure he's going to be back next year to fight for the overall championship once again. A real plenty of career left for him.
Absolutely, yeah, so young, and although he's done clears for 3 years, I mean, it wouldn't do him any harm to come back again if he doesn't win the championship today. But I wonder if Rivette will come back once again after doing the trio.
Yeah, he had the call earlier on this year. Apparently he was away travelling and had the call from Colin Stankham to say, would you like to come and drive again? And, well, third championship for Rivette's going to be superb. SVE, Stankham Vehicle Engineering, obviously put the great car together for him. Here comes Smith again, looks down the inside, he's a little bit too far back from Packen at the moment. No pressure from Colburn in fourth position. Through go fifth and sixth, Dixon and Files. Fastest man on track, Files, then Rob Boston behind them, but Aaron Smith really all over the back at the moment off Jake Packen, trying to force Packen into a mistake.
Yeah, absolutely, he's trying to force him into a mistake because he's not actually close enough. He's trying to put him in the mirrors, make him make a mistake and then get down the inside, but he's getting desperate now. It's not going to be easy for him.
And of course, the last thing he needs to do is make... now, being told that we've got driving standards flag being prepared for Jake Packen. Now, is that going to be excessive runoff?
It will be, yeah. There's quite a few of them that are running
Track
wide
there we go.
Yeah, number 13. So...
Jake won't care a stuff about that, though, will he, at the moment?
Not really, no. Not at the moment, but he needs to stop doing it, otherwise he'll get a black flag, and then that'll open it up for...
Rivetto! We saw that, did you see that? Rivetto on the Stankham team, and that's a little bit of retort for Scuderia Vittoria, and Colin's got various other versions of that he'll tell you about if you ask him. Team Essex Boys, I think, is one that he's translated. But anyway, they're out front at the moment, and good to see. It's such a fun-loving team, the Stankham Vehicle Engineering, and Paul Rivette would have... This has gone really his way. What a dominant performance so far in this one. 1.6 seconds clear, closing stages of the race. Is he going to hang on from here?
It's looking like that, isn't it? I mean, he's struggled mid-season with pace. You know, you've got the likes of Jack Goff and Aaron Smith all putting in good performances mid-season, and Rivette's has struggled, but he was quick at the start of the season, and he's coming good at the end of the season, which is when it counts.
He is indeed. One at here at Brands Hatch, of course, in April. One at Donington Park as well. So here he comes, and there is the battle of the second position still going on. Dixon goes through. Josh Files running well, catching up on James Dixon, and here's a side-by-side moment a bit further on down the field, and that's Adam Bonham recovering from his moment earlier on past Ash Miller in the Zero car, the newcomer, so you expect Bonham, the ex-junior Ginetta Junior racer, to go through. Down behind him, the 18 car of Andy Gorton, who's now the, I suppose you could say, the lead runner in the 2010 racing team.
Yeah, it's looking like that, isn't it? He's just in front of Wilson, but yeah, that was a good move from Adam. He needed to do it. He needs to get around the outside there and try and pull away and catch the field back up. Bearing in mind he was running in the top 5 earlier. Running a bit wide there, making a few little mistakes. Maybe his tyres are just going off at the moment.
We have lap seems to be just going off the ball, I should imagine, on this charge. Nick Hamilton just ahead of Adam Bottom now in 10th position. David Dickinson ahead of them 11th. There's Proctor's car on the outside, so I think a good decision not to call the safety car out as Paul Rivette continues on his way. 2 laps to go. That's, well, 4.6 miles of the Brands Hatch GP circuit. I'll tell you what, there's going to be some hard party tonight in the Stanker morning if he can take this, as we look at Dickinson and Hamilton still hard at it.
So Josh Files has the fastest lap at the moment, so obviously Rivette's not going to get any points for that. If Aaron manages to get past Packard into second, for the mathematician, does that...
Yeah, basically he'll be 4 points down, but coming into this round, Rivette and Smith just 1 point separating them, and he'll lose 4, so it'll be Rivette champion by 3 points.
Still Rivette, yeah.
So he's got that cushion.
He has, yeah, he's got it. It looks like he's got it in the bag, as long as he has no problems with the car, no mistakes.
Always at the curse of the commentator, got it in the bag. Quote there from Phil Lewis, and Colin Stankham will bear that one in mind, mate, I tell you. He's having another look for second position, and Jake Packen, as you said, later on in the race, tends to struggle just a little bit from time to time. That seems to be the case here. Second place is it, and look at Aaron Smith coming offline again. He really is attacking, isn't he, Aaron Smith? But he's not done anything silly so far. Lifts a wheel there. That's how determined he is.
He is. He's just going in a bit early now, trying to take more curve on the inside to find more speed through Sheen, but it just didn't work that time because he put him on 2 wheels. So he had no drive as he came out the corner, but he's still looking quick. Colburn's just dropped away slightly, but Aaron's still looking quick, so he might still get grabbed second by the end of the race, but they're just coming up to the last lap, I think.
Yeah, time running out then for Team Pyro to maybe get a 4th consecutive championship, and I've no doubt that is Ben Winrow here today as well, having a look?
I doubt it, no.
Dave Newsham's here, and he'll be watching with interest, and obviously you as a Pyro champion. Onto the last lap goes the race leader, Paul Rivette, well on his way clear, 2.1 seconds clear of Jake Packen. It's going to be a good second if he can hang on to it for Jake Packen. He's not too far away from that first win.
No, he's not. Ooh, who's that? It's just gone a bit wide of paddock.
Rob Boston, that is. Rob Boston in the number 5 car, the JHL machine, having a problem and dropping back out of 7th place. A handy point score going to disappear for him. But up into Surtees for the last time. Here's the battle for second position. Jake Packen must be wondering when he's going to get his first win. Today, Paul Rivette just that little bit quicker for him. And here is Rivette then.
No, he's done a great job. Paul Rivette, fastest lap as well, 40.8.
Oh, what great timing.
Last lap of the race when the teams have gone past their best. That's impressive.
That is a good run, isn't it? An extra 2 points potentially in the bag. It won't be over until they've all completed this last lap, but a driver with the experience of Paul Rivette, who's done so much running. He's even raced out the ovals in America earlier on in his career. Seems like we've been commentating on him for a complete age in Clios, but look at this performance. Great stuff. Second and third still in it. Aaron Smith still taking the battle back to try and get into that second position and close the points down. But you've got to say, it's been a cracking season so far for these guys.
Absolutely fantastic season for the Clios, and yeah, it's great for Rivette, great shame for Aaron Smith, who's worked so hard to try and get this championship, but it's all over.
Paul Rivette then out of clearways for the last time, onto Clark Curve and onto the Brabham Straight. Stankham Vehicle Engineering take the crowd. Paul Rivette is the 2011 champion, his 3rd win of the championship. Second place in the race goes to Jake Packen. Second position in the championship to Aaron Smith. James Colburn will be 3rd. He's 4th in the race ahead of Josh Files with James Dixon in 6th place. Antwort Niels in 7th. Another great performance for the newcomer. Rob Boston recovered from his moment to take 8th place. Who's going to be the first master home and across the night? Looks like Darren Wilson, because remember we've got Mark Proctor off in the gravel, so I think Darren Wilson's going to take perhaps a Masters win for the drivers over 35 years of age. Wilson there taking that in the Golf livery car across the line. But Paul Rivette, how many championships can you win with just 3 wins? That's how competitive this has been this year.
Absolutely, yeah. He's been consistent. When he's had a bad qualifier, he's always come from sort of towards the back of the field and come through to get some good points in 7th, 8th. All counts, you see. You know, there's no drop scores. He's just got to keep finishing. That's exactly what he's done. Colburn did the same, but it was just a little bit too late, and he didn't quite